When I realized, say, my husband, the person where I want to spend the rest of my life with now, when things that have to do with me, my work, my life, my spirituality, in take am personally like him own, in treat me first like him best friend.
Hello, my subscribers and returning subscribers. So we're back again. This is a Valentine package or Valentine content. It's about a lady by name Oluyemisi and Godwin Chibweze that shared with us, maybe they shared with BBC Pidgin, their love story. Oluyemisi Dada said that she cannot imagine herself with any other person. Yemisi, she's a Yoruba lady, and Godwin is an Igbo guy. But they talked about their challenges and how they were able to overcome them. So it's a Valentine package, like I said. The story of Oluyemisi Dada and Godwin became social media sensation, and how these two lovers, lost communication and reunited after 10 years.
And I wouldn't imagine myself with any other person. Every day when I wake up, apart from the spiritual aspect of things, they always day after my well-being, my mental health, my happiness, my sadness, in one day involved in everything will concern me, even more than me will get myself. Hi.
So according to the story, Godwin met his wife now, Oluyemisi Dada, in 2008, and they began, they started dating officially 2009. After they became friends on social media, Godwin told BBC Pidgin that they lost communication. He lost communication with his now wife around 2010 because they stole his phone. So, but even though they stole his phone, he started sending, his wife Yemisi message on social media again, 2012. But Yemisi, his wife now, did not respond to the message on social media because she did not see it until 10th of April 2020, which is the day for her birthday. And according to Oluyemisi, she said she was even angry. She was angry because her husband now did not respond to her, did not try to reach out to her, unknowing to her that her husband now, his phone was stolen. But she was angry the whole time that her husband now did not try to, look for her, maybe try to contact her for the 8 years that they were apart. She said she was angry.
Hey, my name now Oluyemisi And Dada. Now Mrs. Godwin.
Okay, my name now Godwin Chibweze. When I be married my wife that time, some of my friends tell me say as you be Atinga, you won't go marry Nokozuna. You waiting concern size, concern marriage.
Atinga.
I say you never see person when they marry the same size where they will still get problem. Some of my friends tell me say she be Yoruba, you be Igbo, intertribal marriage. I say if like that one, I ain't sweet me past die because me, I believe in one Nigeria today. And then they follow me, they say boy, you see something, you see something, you see something, you see something. Because they don't see what I see. Because even they tell me say make I go find person will be like my wife give them. And they tell my friends say my wife like full option. Full option. This one I'm a full of. This one I'm a warehouse. 50,000 metric tons. I need my wife. 50,000 full option. Everything what I define for this life dey inside this woman. My parents no actually support my marriage. That.
So after Oluyemisi and Godwin lost contact with each other, the thing penned according to her, she was not happy with it. Oluyemisi was not happy with it. So time continues to go. So Oluyemisi traveled to, she traveled abroad. She named the country she went to. So when she traveled out, she started, receiving messages from Facebook with annoyance because she was still angry that she did not contact her husband now, Godwin. And according to her, she says she's in other relationships also. When she lost contact with her husband now, she was in another relationship that time, and she did not even get time to give Godwin attention. So it was almost 8 years ago that her husband sent her a message. Her husband was sending her a message back and forth. She did not respond. She did not reply until the month of her birthday in 2020, where she responded to the message. she was responding to the messages that people were sending her, happy birthday wish. Now she now responded to the message that her now husband Godwin sent to her. She said she was scrolling through the messages. Now she saw Godwin's message and she later replied. 1 year later, they announced their engagement. What a patient husband Godwin is. So Godwin said his parents did not support. He faced criticisms because of the tribe that he was marrying from. He's an Igbo guy and his wife is from the south, that she's a Yoruba lady. So Godwin is from the southeastern part of Nigeria, while Oluyemisi is from the southwest. But his family did not support the engagement because he's an Igbo guy and he's marrying a Yoruba lady. My parents don't really support my marriage that time because she be Yoruba and me.
Because she be Yoruba, then me I be Igbo. I know one thing about our Igbo culture, they say, as the first king of a family, you guys marry from your tribe. For me, yes, in as much as I like him, but like wetin God wants for me, and wetin me I like wetin I go want do. Before me and my wife marry, I first go see my parents-in-law, go seek permission from them before I propose to my wife, because like wetin better pikin could do.
I dey very surprised because I no expect am. At the end of the day, that be make me very, very happy and very, very satisfied. So at that point, it was, already a yes for me. I no even can get option. But to now say yes, even after the proposal, dey private. When my husband meets me 12 years ago, I no even reason am at all. Because number one, you don't even find reach this level. As God will have it, see where we dey now.
No be desperation, Now, if you see what you like, you go for that. So if you see something you like and say if you afford that, my brother, my sister, I beg, go for that.
First off, I must marry from my tribe. I don't actually know if this holds true in the southeastern part of Nigeria. I don't know if that's true, that you must marry from your tribe if you're the first son. I haven't heard that before. I've seen so many first sons in the south is married to Yoruba, married to Hausa men, so it's not, I don't think it's true. But I tell them this, now waiting God want from me and waiting me I like. Now him be waiting I go. Now him be waiting I go one day. That's what Godwin said. Godwin said some of his friends that were yabbing him, they were criticizing him for marrying, an intertribe, having an intertribal marriage. Later, start asking him to get them, wives that are like his own wife. And not just that, people complained. Some of his friends also complained about the size of his wife. But Godwin rubbished, such criticism. In fact, he told them that his wife is full option. He loved his wife, and his wife loved him. However, social media commentators, many their marriage have drawn some congratulated them, and some also criticized his wife. Some were like, his wife now left him, abandoned him 8 years ago, and got herself involved in another relationship. And people were like, maybe she has received heartbreaks, she has been heartbroken, and those relationships that she was into didn't work, and that was why she came back to Godwin to marry him. But however, that wouldn't matter because Godwin is a patient husband. He's been patient. If he was patient for 8 years and was waiting for her, he must have seen other women too. And people also noted that Godwin must have also entered into relationships too, which probably didn't work. And we can say it's a match made in heaven. They are made for each other. She traveled abroad, she didn't marry over there, and she came back, and patient Godwin was still available for her, even though she snubbed him, even though she, snubbed her messages, snubbed his messages. Godwin was sending her messages, but she wasn't replying. Godwin didn't bother. He kept for 8 years. Wow. We have seen lots of love stories. This one is quite fascinating. When we come to talk of today, they call Valentine's Day, that a guy waited for 8 years, and for the period of 8 years, she's been sending message to his current wife now, and she did not reply. And to her, she didn't have time for him at the time, this period of 8 years that he was sending her messages, because she was in another relationship. And probably when those relationships she was into failed, he now realized that there is a patient husband waiting for her, and she came back and they got married. Congratulations to Godwin and Oluyemisi Dada, and we wish them well in their union, and we hope that their marriage will be blessed, and of course God will bless them. So today being Valentine's Day, what do you think of this love story that is out there in the media? Oluyemisi Dada abandoned his now husband 8 years after, did not reply him, and even at that she was also angry that Godwin did not make our time to search for her after they lost contact with each other. But Godwin is telling us that his phone was stolen, and that was why he couldn't get in contact with her. So what do you think? Do you think that Godwin has something to benefit that made him to be patient for this 8 years and he didn't see another woman to marry? Or do you think that maybe because Oluyemisi Dada's relationship with other guys, she was into relationship with failed, that was why she came back to patient husband, patient Godwin? Your comment is highly needed in the comment box below. Thank you guys.